What on earth is going on with this thing of ours? London Jen here with a breaking Jen o'clock news snippet. Shotty Horroh took to Twitter today in an amazing turn of events. Shotty hasn't been very active on the timeline in terms of battle rap recently because he's just launched a really successful wrestling promotion, SovPro. He's thrown a really dope event from the sounds of it, and he's doing big things over there, signing huge wrestlers, making big moves. Plus, he's got a studio up in Manchester that he's been doing big things over there, obviously as a recording artist, and getting people in the door there. So he's been focused on his interests outside of battle rap. Today, though, he took to the timeline and tagged the owner of Don't Flop, to say, "Hi, can I buy the channel, please?" Responds and says, "For the love of God, please do, mate. I just want to sit on the beach in Bali and write punchline 16s. Shotty responds and says, "Okay, now, do you plan on sitting on said beach with the money I spend on the channel? Because Bali is expensive." Says, I'll settle for Clacton on Sea." Shotty says, "You drive a hard bargain, mate, but a bargain nonetheless. Call it a done deal." And then he follows up to say, "Because together we did some good shit. Look at Don't Flop without Shotty Horroh. It's WWE without Austin. It's UFC without Connor. Do we want to have egos and swing dicks, or do we just want money? I'm just friggin' saying." Then we get Unanimous stepping into the discussion. He says, wouldn't let Don't Flop go unless somebody kills him. Laughter emojis. Shotty replies to say, "Well, I'm here with the money if he wants to talk." Yunan says, "I'd love to see it, bro." And Shotty just sends him back the salute emoji. It's rare to see Shotty Horroh and engage like this on the timeline. They are not on the greatest of terms since the fallout of Don't Flop. So this is kind of mega. Is Shotty Horroh trolling? Does he mean it? Does he really want to buy Don't Flop? Is this a whim? Is this something he's just sort of decided on the spur of the moment, or is this something that he's been thinking about for a long time and today is the day? Like I said, he's got a lot of projects on the go, but this would be huge. Shotty Horroh is, of course, co-owner of Premier Battles. How could this happen if it goes down? So they buy the YouTube channel. What does that mean? Does that mean Premier Battles kind of absorb Don't Flop? Is there a name change? Is there a rebrand? Do they get to keep all the archival footage on the channel? I guess there's lots of ways it could potentially go if it goes down, but Don't Flop have amassed a huge subscriber base and also a name. They've been the biggest thing ever in our scene over here in UK battle rap, and some sort of association with Premier Battles would be huge, or some sort of takeover, I guess this would be, right? Don't Flop are still around. They are still throwing events, although the viewership and the engagement is a shadow of its former glory days. Premier Battles been around, is it 4 years now? 3-4 years now. Obviously we had the pandemic in between where things were pretty much at a standstill, but they are building a very notable brand. They've got Premier Battles sectors in, they're building worldwide. They've got a league in Amsterdam, a league in Ireland, Scotland. They've come down south and in London as well. So they're making huge steps in the scene over here. Like I said, a takeover of the Don't Flop brand in some fashion is hugely significant. Obviously, we don't know if that's going to happen, and what that would mean if it were to happen. But like I say, it's significant. We'll keep an eye on this and see how it goes. I'll bring you any more updates as they happen. If you haven't checked out our scene over here in a long time, we've got it lit over here. There's a lot going on. So definitely stay tuned to any UK updates